You can stand firm. I'm a real one, so I ain't concerned. I'm fully built for this life. I think I earned all my stripes. I don't believe all the hype. Get back on my feet and get right. Watch you work, watch you paint, watch you lurk, can't relate. Watch you skirt out the mud, out the dirt, above the waters, in the murks, out the gate, on site, red, green, red.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Play fake to Connor. Now Roethlisberger looking deep here for it. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Touchdown.
Eric Ebron, his second touchdown on the season. And the Steelers are within a 2-point conversion of tying this game. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Able to get there and pick it. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. The 30, 10, 5. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
Steelers 13.
And it looks like this one won't work out. Hans team able to secure the football. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Bud Dupree, a former first-round pick, in on the stop.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Kaepernick. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Bud Dupree just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Kaepernick now on 3rd and goal. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. Kaepernick now on 1st down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The intended receiver was Thaddeus Moss, but it'll be 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. On play action, it's Kaepernick. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now a play fake. Kaepernick. And it's caught. Touchdown. Henry Ruggs on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. And with the rules as touchy as they can be, it's so hard to complete a diving catch in the end zone, but he just did it pretty well.
How about him getting his body, his hands, everything underneath and around the football without it hitting the ground and causing some doubt in the minds of the people who have to look at this and possibly review it. What a tremendous effort and a great catch.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
Now it's Roethlisberger. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Good yardage after the catch as that played good for 30 and a first.
First down, Steelers.
They go play action now. Roethlisberger. He's going to let this one go deep. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. 36 yards on the play.
Still all sorts of time left in this game, and you'd like to be able to say take it one play at a time. But the truth is, they're probably going to have to hit on a few big plays in the passing game to close this gap, and that's a good start right there.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Roethlisberger quickly to the flat, and he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Chase Claypool, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers are able to make this a close game again. Connor going to try and run it, and they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. So the defense gets the stop. I know it's situation to situation, but who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for 2?
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and force the issue and try and bring pressure.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Mostert. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45.
Mostert, the ball carrier.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
At the 45-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
This is Mostert. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Here's Kaepernick. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. On play action, it's Kaepernick rolling to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. Say what you want, but Kaepernick's still one of the best at doing that as the scramble gets him a first. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Into the red zone now. Kaepernick. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted by the Steelers. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play.
It's caught inside the 25. And he is finally out of bounds, but he gets all the way down right around the 20. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. And this carries into the end zone.
On 1st and 10, here's Kaepernick. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Hey, 91. Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me and you.
On 1st down, Kaepernick. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Mike Zimmer's made the decision. His guys will go for 2.
It's a run with Mostert.
The 3rd time wasn't a charm. They got the first 2 two-point tries. Still have the lead, but couldn't get the 3rd.
Okay, so they didn't get this one, but I have to ask you, what matchup are they seeing that they feel that confident to go for 2 so often?
Yeah, and we talk about this a lot, but it has to be something, you're right, that they saw all week, correct?
Definitely game plan for it. Felt good about being aggressive and going for it. And right up until that one, they've gotten 2 for 2.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 42. They go play action with Roethlisberger. Open man, completes it to Smith-Schuster. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Pittsburgh.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great play there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Steelers have now made this a 1-score game.
Here we go.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he is into the end zone again. So get him some oxygen. He scores on the long run and then punches in the 2-point conversion for good measure. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And trouble there on the kickoff as that goes out of bounds. So that one will be accepted. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. Now Kaepernick. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Bud Dupree able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. To throw, it's Kaepernick.
That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield.
That's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll be 3rd and 10.
It's a gain of 5. 3rd and 10.
Now Mostert. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the 1st. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
91.
They do go for it. It's Kaepernick. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. This is caught inside the 15. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown.
Henry Ruggs, 59 yards. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. And now once again, they'll line up to go for two. To throw is Kaepernick. And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here. Popular down near the goal line. Quick slant. Nice job there to get in, knock it away.
It was. One of the other things you're concerned about when you throw that route is to make sure your offensive linemen use their leverage to get the hands of the defensive front down so you can throw it through that little bit of crowd and get it to the receiver. In this event, they did, but a nice play by the defender knocking it away.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slip.
And they get to him with a pressure as Roethlisberger goes down.
Ben Roethlisberger.
Tanner Muse. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Now Ben on 3rd and long. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he can make some yards after the catch and pick up a 1st down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
And that will bounce out of bounds before they can get a return going.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that. But the rushing game, almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he will take it in for the touchdown. Henry runs 81 yards. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. And that touchdown reception is the 5th for him in this game, and that ties the NFL record.
And a record that's held up since 1950. This is another person that's tied it, but think about this. Bob Shaw said it in 1950. Kellen Winslow came along and tied it. And then, of course, Jerry Rice tied it as well. And finally, we're seeing it here one more time. Phenomenal.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And able to get this out to the 25.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has it.
In trouble, and he's taken down. Samson Abuka. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8.
8 yards. It's 2nd down.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Roethlisberger. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Chase Claypool, the intended target. 3rd down here.
It's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And that will be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
3 plays and out. It's 4th down.
Now, how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll indeed go for it with Roethlisberger. And it is incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Play action. Now Kaepernick. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Devin Bush in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Now Kaepernick throwing on 2nd down. Kaepernick hit. Fumble. He lost the football. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Henry Ruggs. 32 yards. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. And that, boys and girls, is an NFL record. 6th touchdown reception. The record has stood since 1950. What a game.
How about that? Because so many things have to go right in order for it to happen. Not just him catching the passes. Someone delivering it accurately. Offensive line giving them time to throw the ball. A true team record, but he stands above it because he was on the receiving end of so many great plays.
And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
Lutz now to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. And this is going to be a Steelers first down as he's got this up to the 35-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Now Roethlisberger to throw. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
48 for Mike. Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time. Check. Fresno. These two. I got motion.
2nd and 10. It's Roethlisberger once more. Completion here to Claypool. 30. Past the 20. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Chase Claypool. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. He has his 2 scores, but still a sizable deficit in this game.
Do you have him in fantasy football this week?
Unfortunately, no.
It's too bad, right? That would have been big points, but he is really trying to rally his team as best he can. Things are not going as well the rest of the way for them. That's why they're down. With this deficit, he might need to score a couple of more times to give them a chance.
Oh, and I think they got it. Yes, the Steelers have it. Great job by the kick team there to get the football, but also don't forget about the man that started it, the lonesome kicker himself.
I love that you brought him into it because he doesn't get nearly the attention he deserves. Oftentimes it's only when it's negative. In this case, he created a positive play for his team.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. So after the INT, it's Kaepernick. He's going to wind up and air it out. And it's intercepted at the goal line. A great read, and it's picked off. And he will bring this all the way up to the 30-yard line. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step one. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still a 3-score game, though, fourth quarter. After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. And, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
First down, Pittsburgh.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And some room to maneuver. And finally, he is out of bounds, but not before taking it down near the 15. A big play. Smith-Schuster on the throw from Big Ben. 45 yards. From the red zone now, here's Roethlisberger on first down. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
Touchdown,
Chase Claypool there to make the grab. And the interception by the Steeler D leads to a touchdown. And they're able to cut the deficit to 12.
Makes the score snowball.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And now whistles blow here. Play is stopped, and we're going to get a timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to go up top again. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And his guys are going to take over at the 39. Yard line.
At their own 39-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Defensively, they're okay with that. Short little route, tackle him inbounds. Okay.
All right, cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they give them. They've got to force it and make something big happen for them.
Roethlisberger now to throw on 3rd down. And they get to him with the pressure as Roethlisberger goes down.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
The Steelers will go. It's Roethlisberger. He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Now Roethlisberger on 1st down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 22 yards on the catch and run. A 1st down.
A gain of 22 yards. 1st down, Pittsburgh. Now
Roethlisberger. His pass caught at the 4. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Deontay Johnson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are able to make this a close game again.
Is good.
Boswell good with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Chris Boswell to kick off.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Takes it at the 7. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand-new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Patrick on the coverage.
On play action, it's Kaepernick. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now, give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
He's going to take another shot here. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now this pass to Vance McDonald complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow.
And now Big Ben will lead the Steelers up to go for 2. You and I have seen a lot of special comebacks. This one pretty much unbelievable. Roaring all the way back from that huge deficit, now in the driver's seat.
Take the numbers out of it. It seemed insurmountable. It seemed monumental, like no chance you could get that done, but they did. Let's go back to the 92 NFL season, 93 playoffs. Houston, Buffalo, in Buffalo. Houston with the monster lead, and here come the Bills all the way back to win it.
Led by Frank Reich, correct?
Yes, Frank Reich was the quarterback. He had done it in college a few times. He did it in the pros with the Bills. How old were you then?
I was 10, but I remember it. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you've got a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he can't corral it. That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up 3rd down.
After what they've faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete.
I'm looking at this with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. Victory all but assured now as they take a knee here, and they're going to escape with a 1-point victory. Victory all but assured now as they take a knee here, and they're going to escape with a 1-point victory.
Final score, Steelers 53.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
Start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they'll have another road day. Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for the home team here, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Lambeau to take on the Packers. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Thank you.